Hello, Shemai. I've done a bit of Christmas shopping. I got given some money for Christmas because my family don't know what to get me when it comes to records. But yeah, I got given some money for Christmas, which was really nice to go out, and I was told it was for records, so I went out and I kept to that commitment and I bought some records using the money. So I ordered a few online. So I ordered some which actually arrived just this morning. If you can guess what language that is, you'll know where it came from. And I only went out yesterday. I gave myself a budget of £100 to spend on records in Cardiff, and it is the biggest variety, I think, of genres that I've bought in a single purchase. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. This is the tote bag that I decided to go out with, which is the Record Exchange shop in Cardiff. Highly recommend that shop. It is absolutely brilliant for, you know, those hard to find records for your collection. But I'm gonna dive through some of these. The first one I'll go for is, that's Idlewild, Outkast. So this is a used record. It's a gate sleeve, one like that. This is an original 2006 copy. It's just on standard black vinyl. I had to get it really because I've got almost every other Outkast record at the moment, apart from this, and there's one other one that I need to get, and it's the one that name always slips my mind. Yeah, with this now, I pretty much have almost all of Outkast discography, and a lot of people don't like this one as much. It's hard to find, which is why I got it, and I got it from Kelly's Records, which is in the market in Cardiff in the city centre, which is great for these kind of used records. You know, it was a reasonable price as well. I paid £20 for it. I also, from Kelly's Records, I bought 2 records from inside there. I also got this, which is Bloodhound Gang, Show Us Your Hits. Bloodhound Gang, they just make really funny songs. And the main reason I got this was the price. It was, I don't know if you can see there, £28. But like this, I remember seeing this on Discogs before, around a reasonable £50 mark. So I was like, to get it for 28, I'm not gonna be losing any money on it. And Bloodhound Gang, as much as I like them, they're not really a group I'm gonna wanna own all of their albums on vinyl. So, you know, a compilation of their greatest hits, you know, I'm fine with having that. But it's on a nice translucent blue there as well. Another quality second-hand record store. I finally picked up this. So this is in really good condition. It's a Rod Stewart album. My dad's a big Rod Stewart fan, so used to listen to a lot of Rod Stewart growing up in the car. And this has my favourite Rod Stewart song of all time on it, Sailing. So I was kind of just like, yeah, well, I mean, it was £3 as well. So it was £3. So far, what's my thing up to? £51? Yeah, it was £3 for this. Couldn't say no. It's in perfect condition. It's D-Vinyl Records I got this from, which is kind of just outside the city centre. It's on Albany Road, or near Albany Road. Really good record shop there. I bought some other things in there as well. So I also got, because I'm Welsh, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to get S4C Makes Me Want to Smoke Crack. S4C is a Welsh language channel in Wales that we have. I have no idea what kind of music this is. I would guess probably punk or something. I mean, one track on the one side is God Is High. But I just got this because it's a funny piss take, and it was £5. So, and I was trying to look for an album of this artist as well, but I only managed to find a single, again in D-Vinyl, and it's Elliott Smith. So this is actually, he's an absolutely quality singer with such a lovely soft voice. And yeah, just started listening to this guy's stuff really recently, really liked it, and was like, if you got any Elliott Smith, pointed to this. It was a £5 as well, so bought that. Listened to that last night actually, and it's quality. And then I also bought a CD. So this came as a recommendation from the owner of Record Exchange, Fairport Connection CD. So I thought I'd check these guys out as well. This was £3. And then the last record I bought in Spillers Records, but this was kind of a recommendation from Record Exchange, and it is Nick Drake, and it's his debut album, 5 Leaves Left. This is amazing. I got home last night, you know, it's raining at the moment now because I'm in Wales, obviously. You know, it's that time after Christmas, after New Year, where it's kind of like that lull period. It was the perfect time to buy this record and chuck it on. His voice is amazing. Everything about this record I just loved. It was so chill and calming. I just chucked this on, listened to the whole thing, and like, yeah, it was just unbelievable. I haven't actually looked at the gatefold because I just kind of slid it out. So I'm gonna open this properly. Kind of thing there. Nick Drake, thank you so much, Record Exchange, for the recommendation. I also got a record actually for Christmas as well, which I may as well include in this video. Yeah, so a mate of mine ordered me this for Christmas. So this is Fleet Foxes' Sure, which I'm sure a lot of you are aware of. I hadn't listened to any Fleet Foxes before this. I was kind of getting into folk, you know, just really basic stuff. My friend told me, listen to this, started listening to this, and then it was from this then when I went into Record Exchange, I asked for some suggestions and I started to get, you know, this kind of stuff recommended to me. But yeah, massive shout out to my mate Jamie for this. He actually plays guitar and has a YouTube channel himself, which I will link down below, so check him out as well. Really good guitar player. Really want to get into this. So this is what I ordered off Discogs, and I was terrified that this wasn't going to arrive. Terrified that there was a language gap and the person got my address wrong, but they didn't, and it's arrived, and I'm so freaking happy. Cut out my address so you can't see anything. Also, shout out to the guy who sent this, because I completely forgot about customs, right? And when I was looking at it, there's a thing on here that says customs, item 2 LPs, value €5. And I did not pay €5 for this. And one of these, I can't believe I had to pay for it in the second-hand market, because I should have been more aware of modern day artists than I have been, which I'll get onto now in a sec. But the first record though, is this Gorillaz Demon Days. Probably my favourite Gorillaz album. Maybe, I don't know, the first one and this one are the two that I like the best. I know Plastic Beach is a quality album. I have the other two there. This essentially for me completes my Gorillaz collection. I don't really like anything they really did after Plastic Beach, so I'm not that fussed on getting it, just a couple of individual tracks. And this is on the translucent red vinyl as well. I'm gonna open this. But you can't. I love Gorillaz artwork. Gorillaz artwork is just best. Huzzah. Look at that translucent red. This is gonna be such a nice record to spin. So this is an artist I really should have known more about, but I didn't, and then I ended up having to pay ridiculous, aftermarket prices. This is limited to 1,000 copies, and he's actually got a new album coming out in like a week's time. So, and it is Cordae, the Lost Boy. This guy is amazing, like genuinely mind-blowing, and I cannot wait for his new album. It's probably actually the album I'm looking forward to the most out of anybody that I think is going to be dropping this year. And like, I had to get this. As soon as I was listening to it, and the track he does with Anderson .Paak, I absolutely love Anderson .Paak. And RNP, produced by J. Cole, Anderson .Paak feature, it's amazing. Bad Idea, Chance the Rapper. I'm not a big Chance the Rapper fan, but my god, that track was amazing. And I've seen a lot of people in the comments section on like the YouTube video and stuff for that track saying, God, Chance has gone harder here than he did on his entire album himself. It's like, he brings out the best in his features, Cordae, and he's very, very, well, from interviews I've seen of him about this album, he's very passionate about it. I definitely paid more than I would like to for this album, but I'm mad happy now that I have a copy of it. There was only 1,000 of them put out. Like, this is an artist who I'm probably going to be following now for a while. I haven't been this hyped about listening to a new artist since I first started listening to Juice WRLD and getting into his kind of discography. And obviously Juice WRLD has passed away as well, so yeah, it's kind of like, I'm over the moon with being able to own that on vinyl. But yeah, overall that's everything that I ordered. And I just wanted to put this at the end, so I am hopefully going to be doing a lot more videos regularly. I had that big, you know, lull period where I was working, I was going through some shit as well. But overall now I'm back, I'm hopefully focused. But yeah, I've got a lot of content that I hopefully want to put out. I really, really enjoy doing these videos. I do enjoy editing them. And I want to meet people out there who, you know, like the same shit as me, who do all this kind of stuff as well. I love doing it. I love doing it on Instagram and chatting to new people. I've got friends now in Canada, I've got friends in Germany. I've got friends everywhere who I talk about albums and records with, and it's great. And this is going to be a big year for vinyl records as well, I think. I think there's going to be a lot of artists. As I said, there's Cordae releasing an album already in like a week's time. The Weeknd has dropped The Dawn, which has actually come out today. I'm recording this, so I'm going to listen to that after this. I've already ordered it on vinyl, pre-ordered it, which doesn't come until April. You've got Eminem looking at possibly dropping an album. There's obviously Kendrick Lamar. There's just so much. Like, I saw a bit of an interview with Ed Sheeran where, you know, even if you're not an Ed Sheeran fan, it looks like he's going to be dropping some stuff this year as well, because he's saying he thinks things are going back to the way they used to be, where artists would even drop a couple of albums a year. You know, like what Taylor Swift is doing. Like, Taylor Swift is probably going to drop 2 projects this year as well. That seems to be her trend for the last 2 years in a row. Like, there's just going to be so much stuff coming out that I'm really going to have to start focusing on buying on vinyl just stuff that I purely want to listen to, because I think I fell into more of a collector's mindset at times last year than I did an actual vinyl enthusiast's mindset. You know, I bought some records that I look back on and think, am I going to sit down and listen to those albums? No. And then I've got others that I've missed out on because I spent money on other ones that I wish now I could just sit down and listen to. And yeah, I'm hopefully going to keep up to date a lot more with records and pressings. And if you follow me on Instagram as well, the Vinyl Dude, you can find that link in my YouTube and stuff like that. I'm hopefully going to be sharing a lot of vinyl releases as and when they come out as well, and I see them. But yeah, hopefully a lot more videos to come from me. And if you stuck around this long especially, thank you so much, and yeah, see you again.